Okay, YouTube, we're back. Second installment. Got this F59PHI. It's an Athearn ready to roll, and it's got a couple burnout lamps in it. As you can see, the right ditch light is out and the right headlight is out. But both of the backup lights are on and the rear light works. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace all of these lamps with LEDs. Now, also I'm going to tune this puppy up because I'm going to run it a little bit for you. That's speed step 1. Not bad, but that's a light engine. Put cars behind it, it won't move. So I got to do a little work on the drive, clean up the gears maybe. See, the rear light comes on in reverse. Speed step 1. We got the throttle here. Okay. So we got a little work to do. I'm going to show you those LEDs in a minute. Stand by. Okay, here's the LEDs I was talking about. You can barely see it. It's a little 2mm. You get far enough away so you can see it. I have cool white, I have warm white, and I have a red one. I have a little 3-volt battery here. See if I can set the camera down for a second. Hook that up so you can see what it looks like. Yeah, well, that's, believe me, that's the warm white lamp. Now I'm going to get the cool white, or the HID, if you will. Put those two together. You can see the one on the bottom is the cool white, or the white LED, and it has slight of a bluish tint to it, whereas the one on top has a yellow glow to it. Both are the same intensity, and you put the red one on there too. There's the red, and you can see it's sucking all the power away from the other two. If I pull it off, see, they come back on. Okay, now I'll show you step by step what I'm going to have to do to make these work. These will plug right into the headlight housings on the F59PHI. All of the older SD40-2s, I haven't tried them on any of the new Genesis locomotives yet. They'll fit all of the dash 9s right into the headlight housing. You might have to clean it out with a 2mm drill bit, but if you don't want to do that, you can sand these down. Just put a piece of sandpaper around it and twist it, and you can reduce the diameter so it'll fit inside the housing. And they look pretty good. You can see that's a pretty bright light. So we're gonna try that out and see how it works. Okay, here's that F59PHI with the body shell removed, and you can see there's 6 lights in the front end and just the one in the rear. We're going to replace the 2 ditch lights, the 2 headlights, and the 2 backup lights with LEDs. The 2 red ones in the middle will be connected to the rear light function, so when the locomotive is going backwards, as per prototype, you'll have red lights and white lights going forward. Now the decoder I have is a DH123, so I'm not going to have flashing ditch lights, but maybe in the future I could change this decoder out and make a slight wiring change, and I can have flashing ditch lights. But that's not too important right now. I just want to get the LEDs in here and get the bulbs out. Look, there's a broken wire right there already. See? These little tiny wires, they don't take much abuse. When you move them around, they'll tend to break. But we'll say goodbye to the bulbs and hello to the LEDs. Stay tuned.